They're a good team. They're a good team. They played a lot of close games. Their record doesn't really show how good they are. They played a lot of close games in conference, and but I feel like the biggest thing was our defense. Even when we weren't hitting shots, we continued to play defense, and that's going to be big for us in these next upcoming games. It helps us a lot because the game is put the ball in the hole and stop them from. So if you can't put the ball in the hole, you're probably not going to win too many games. So when we start hitting shots and we can keep our man in front of the defensive end, then we're in pretty good shape. In the first half, I feel like it was a little shaky. There were so we took some tough ones, and then in the second half, I thought we did a better job of moving the ball, stuff like that. The second group that came in, I think it was like maybe 13 minutes or something like that with Jason, Jared, and I forgot who the other one was, but I thought we all did a good job of sharing the ball and stuff like that. They gave us a really good boost off the bench. It gives us all the confidence in the world. I got to shout out Jaron before it all ends. But yeah, he played a great game too, coming off the bench. I forgot to say his name. I can't leave him out. But yeah, our bench was great for us tonight, and they're going to have to be in order for us to be as good as we want to be.
Well, it was ugly, to say the least. We didn't shoot the ball well all night long. It started early, and it wasn't for lack of effort. I thought we really shared the ball well early in the game, and we just started off missing shots, and the lid really never came off the bucket. Kind of all game long. It was at the free throw line. It was from the three-point line. It was around the rim. And you certainly have to give Ohio some of the credit for that. They were determined to take away our break. They got back. They showed a lot of bodies to Thomas on the break, and didn't want to allow him to get to the rim, so there wasn't a lot of place for him to get to. But there was plenty of places for him to pass the ball out to, and when he did, we were missing shots. So it was just one of those nights offensively, but was really happy with our defense. Earlier in the year, this team would have succumbed to our offensive woes and would have really let it affect them on the defensive end. Tonight, that didn't happen. Ohio's a good offensive team. They just put 99 points on the board, earlier in the week against Akron, and they have some outstanding offensive players. And so 43, 44%, whatever it was they shot, that's okay. 40% from three is okay. They're a really good three-point shooting team. It's not exactly what we like, but forced them into 20 turnovers. And the 20 turnovers allowed us to get 66 shots off, while they only got 53 shots. So we had 9 turnovers. They had 20 turnovers. I think that was probably the biggest difference in the game. Yeah, just said keep grinding. We just got to keep grinding, keep relying on our defense. That's what's kept us here all game long. Just tried to keep them positive. I didn't feel like we were playing bad. Looks like you're playing bad when the ball's not going through the basket. If those shots, we're getting some open shots. Now, I do feel like towards the end of the first half, we really took some bad shots, and pressed. And we tried to get an answer. And I felt like we were trying to score a 10-point basket all night long. Like we're gonna go on a run, and I'm the one that's gonna do it. And so we pressed ourselves into some bad shots. So I just kept talking a little bit about continuing to share the ball, which I thought we did better in the second half, and then also not allowing our defense to be affected and our rebounding to be affected no matter what. Well, there's always room for improvement. It doesn't matter whether it's early in the season, late in the season. You're never done, and so it's the same thing. It's going to sound like coach speak, but you come back, you watch film, you see some of the mistakes you made, you see some of the good things we do. You emphasize the good. You try and play away from the bad, and get the guys feeling like the last game is behind them. They know what happened, good and bad, and then from there they can concentrate on the next game, the next possession, which is Bowling Green.